Good afternoon. Today is Friday, um, the 5th of January 2017 or 2018. And I'm actually doing this late vlog. It's actually at the end of the day. I couldn't really get my vlog out this morning, mainly because I was kind of busy and also I'm feeling really sick. I caught something. I was feeling fine yesterday, and now I'm like, ugh. And it's kind of interesting. It's actually kind of a good opportunity to just talk about how my day went today. Um, Mainly because I rarely talk about my experiences after the school week has ended, so I might as well just make this kind of like my school week, end of the school week thing. So this is our first week back from Christmas break, and in general, I would say that I would give to this week like an 8 out of 10, um, mainly because I did pretty well, but I felt that my planning and my shortcomings kind of showed. On Wednesday, I actually experimented with a particular lesson with StarCraft, which is like a video game. The way I did it was primarily an engagement piece where I basically used it as an example for what I have as a 100-day goal. This week we focused on 100-day, something called a 100-day goal, because there are 100 days, actually less than 100 days in school left now. And I made my own model of the assignment. And what I did was I said, oh, I plan on getting better at StarCraft. And the students were curious, so I decided, okay, how about I show them what the game looks like, just to kind of expand their gaming horizons a bit. I mean, as a teacher, it's very important that they're taught well and everything. But as a gamer, I really want my kids to have good taste in games, not just the AAA games that they play these days. Not to say that that they have bad taste, but it's always good to expand your horizons in whatever kind of hobby that they may want to adopt. And in this case, my hobby being video games, I want them to know better things. That there's better stuff out there than just Call of Duty and all that stuff. Um, but it didn't work out too well. In retrospect, I was talking to my coworker, Mr. Seraphin, and he said maybe I should have used maybe a game that was more relatable to them, which makes more sense. Yeah, I should have done something like that, even though I would have been like technically lying. Like I was like say like, oh, I play this game and I plan on getting better at this game. I would make that trade off and just say like, you know what, I'll just use a more engaging game that they're more related to or something. So it would have been more engaging. I could have like had a student come up and like actually try it, and they could show me the ropes. That would have been much more interesting. And it would have stuck better. I think that would have been a much better way of executing it. On the other hand, I could also use a very simple game like a top-down shooter. I would have just said, "Oh, for the next 100 days, I'm going to get better at this particular game." Like I'm thinking like a game like Ikaruga or Dodonpachi, which are like, as some of you guys might know, it's a bullet hell game, and I thought that would be pretty cool. Other than that, I think that's pretty much what the other stuff. The remaining week, I didn't actually teach it last week, or not last week, yesterday. I taught two classes, but then the first three classes I was actually out, and I had a chance to see my other coworkers in action, and I actually enjoyed it, just to really see that I can like steal from their ideas and like adapt some strategies, and I thought that was a pretty cool thing to do, and gave me a chance to reflect in a different way that this vlog does. I actually had a chance to work with this different kind of teaching tool, and I think that teaching tool is a rubric basically that combines Bloom's taxonomy and some other thing, and it makes my planning more compliant. And I like when I'm being compliant because that means I'm doing a good job, and at the same time, it also means that I can keep track of the way my kids are progressing through the school year. With that being said, today, like I said, I was sick. We're starting on next week. We're going to be starting on a new story called Zlate the Goat. The ELD3 students will be starting on, what was it called? The Custom of Riddles or something. I forgot what it's called. I didn't even write down the title of my objective. Something about riddles in ELD3. We did pretty much vocab, and I honestly just sat down on my desk because, like I said, I am not feeling well, and I'm not gonna push myself. I actually put out a sick day for Monday just in case. A lot of teachers seem to think that it's looked down upon to take the day off when you're feeling sick. When in actuality, what's probably more looked down upon is you call in sick in the last minute and you throw off everybody else's schedule. For me, I would prefer to just, take the hit, just like put it out sick there, put as much time in to get a sub, and if it doesn't work out and they have to period sub for me, then I will make sure that they have plans prepared for them and everything like that. Um, but yeah, I'm about to get going now. I'm going to enjoy my weekend, recover. Hopefully, I'm not sick on Monday because I really would prefer to be here because I want to teach this stuff. It feels like it's been a while since I've done like some book work and some teaching. So yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys on Monday. I'll see you guys, or hopefully on Monday. I'll see you on Tuesday. Otherwise, bye.